In the world of hip-hop and entertainment, few figures are as renowned as Shaun "Diddy" Combs. Over the years, his influence as a music mogul has been undeniable. However, the legal challenges he faced in the 1990s, notably concerning the 1999 shooting incident involving his former artist Shine, cast a long shadow over his reign. The highly publicized events surrounding that particular trial juxtapose with Combs' more recent legal troubles, creating a complex narrative that reflects his turbulent career and the intersection of fame and accountability.
The incidents surrounding the shooting occurred in the early morning hours of December 27, 1999, during a nightclub altercation. It resulted in a woman who was shot in the eye, suffering serious injuries. Witnesses shifted attention to Combs and his entourage, which included Shine, as they fled the scene. In this atmosphere of chaos, the public quickly turned its gaze to Combs and worried about potential implications for his burgeoning career. As the primary figure, Diddy faced serious charges, including gun possession and reckless endangerment. However, it was Shine who was charged directly with attempted murder and other serious felonies. Ultimately, Combs was acquitted of the charges, an outcome considered contentious by many observers. Meanwhile, Shine received a 10-year prison sentence, permanently altering the course of his life and career.
Public reaction to the trial was polarized. Diddy enjoyed immense popularity at the time, and many fans expressed disbelief that such a successful figure could be involved in a violent crime. In stark contrast, the media narrative painted Shine as a man who allowed his loyalty to Combs to lead him into a life-altering predicament. While Combs articulated his innocence, the incident raised difficult questions about accountability and the consequences of fame. With Shine's incarceration, his career was derailed. He had been on the precipice of a major breakthrough, but instead said goodbye to his burgeoning success. 10 years in prison during a critical phase of his development as an artist left a void that impacted not just his career but also his personal life.
Diddy's acquittal was a pivotal moment, securing his status in the music industry. Many viewed this as a second chance, while critics argued that it reflected a disparity in how justice was dispensed based on celebrity status. Combs was quick to distance himself from the incident, emphasizing that he had been a victim himself. When comparing the trial involving Shine to Diddy's current legal issues, particularly those surrounding alleged federal charges with Casey Ventura, the stakes seem much lower. Ventura's case largely revolves around public perceptions and personal conduct rather than violent crime. The severity of the earlier incident involving Shine shows a stark contrast in the nature of charges and consequences. In Combs' latest legal troubles against Casey Ventura, the allegations are less about criminal activity and more anecdotal. This case focuses on elements of public perception and accusations that can carry significant weight in today's digital age. The contrast highlights how far Combs has come since the chaotic -1 of the late 90s.
Reflecting on his past, Diddy emerged from the Shine incident, taking steps to rehabilitate his public image. He invested significantly in entrepreneurial pursuits, including fashion and media, establishing a legacy that transcended music. In contrast, Shine was left to navigate the fallout of his decision to take responsibility for the incident, which would shape his life for years to come. The cultural ramifications of both trials are profound. Diddy's acquittal arguably played a part in shaping the image of hip-hop artists post-2000. For many, it illustrated the power dynamics at play within the industry, where celebrity status often intertwines with legal outcomes. Conversely, Shine's lengthy incarceration sparked conversations around justice, race, and the treatment of black artists in the legal system.
The cultural ramifications of both trials are profound. Diddy's acquittal arguably played a part in shaping the image of hip-hop artists post-2000. For many, it illustrated the power dynamics at play within the industry. where celebrity status often intertwines with legal outcomes. Conversely, Shine's lengthy incarceration sparked conversations around justice, race, and the treatment of Black artists in the legal system. With evolving societal expectations on public figures, accountability has transformed in the music industry. The more recent allegations against Combs reflect an environment increasingly responsive to artist behavior. Today's public is less forgiving, demanding accountability for actions beyond legal ramifications, coining the phrase, cancel culture.
Diddy often uses his platform to respond to criticism, contending he has learned from past experiences. He emphasizes growth over the decades and frequently highlights his philanthropic efforts and dedication to social issues. He contrasts the public's distorted perception of his character against the reality of his journey from the streets to the boardroom.
Shine's story, once bold and promising, turned tragic as he entered the prison system. His experience has led him to reflect on the choices he made, continually questioning the loyalty that led to his incarceration. Speaking on it later, Shine has expressed remorse over the path chosen, indicating a gradual acceptance of responsibility for his actions that night. After serving 10 years, Shine faced the daunting task of reintegrating into a vastly different music industry. Technology and collaborations had evolved, requiring him to adapt quickly. The emotional and psychological toll of incarceration left scars that would need addressing as he attempted to resurrect his career.
Upon his release, Shine sought redemption, aiming to reconnect with former peers and rebuild relationships forged in the pre-incarceration era. His journey has been fraught with challenges, yet he shows the resilience often celebrated in the music industry, slowly reclaiming his place amid shifting cultural landscapes.
In the years following Shine's conviction, Diddy has invested time in projects fostering community engagement and empowerment. His trajectory showcases personal evolution, as he arguably recognizes the weight his choices carry not only for himself but also for those around him. He often articulates a desire to guide younger artists toward responsible decision-making. The media played a critical role in shaping the narratives surrounding both trials. While Diddy faced sensationalized coverage during Shine's trial, his more recent legal troubles elicited a different public response. Reflecting the changing media landscape, the scrutiny surrounding artists has intensified, as social media allows fans to engage with narratives in real time.
The cultural tide has shifted toward a demand for accountability from public figures. The disparity between the outcomes of Diddy's and Shine's cases raises essential conversations about race, privilege, and the implications of celebrity status within the justice system. Alos, kindly subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Both trials serve as valuable lessons on ethics, accountability, and the consequences of one's actions in the high-pressure environment of the music industry. Diddy's experience exemplifies how wealth and fame can sometimes insulate individuals from severe repercussions, while Shine's path illustrates the pitfalls of loyalty that can lead to life-altering outcomes. Both men's journeys reflect the moral complexities faced by artists in navigating their careers.
Shine's transition from music to politics is a remarkable transformation. Upon his return to Belize, he embraced a political career, eventually becoming the leader of the opposition. This role marked a significant evolution from the chaos of his past, highlighting not only redemption but also his commitment to serving his community. He aims to be a voice for those who feel marginalized, drawing from his experiences in both the music industry and prison. As Shine adapted to his new political role, Diddy continued to thrive, leveraging his influence to impact various industries. His philanthropic work and media ventures cemented his place as a respected figure in the business world. While Diddy's public persona has evolved, questions linger about his genuine accountability for past incidents and influence he wields as a successful mogul.
rapper Fat Joe has openly expressed his belief in the power of forgiveness and the possibility of reconciliation, even between individuals like Diddy and Shine. He argues that friendships can flourish again, especially when both parties have grown from their experiences. This perspective implies hope and the potential for healing, even after significant betrayals or challenges.
Given the tumultuous history between Diddy and Shine, the question of whether they should become friends or associates again is complex. Indeed, their past is marred with violence and legal consequences. But the idea of moving past old grievances in favor of mutual respect is appealing to some. Forgiveness plays a critical role in healing and personal growth, as evidenced in many narratives of reconciliation. If both Diddy and Shine can acknowledge their past mistakes, it could pave the way for a renewed understanding, though this would require effort and sincerity from both sides.
Shine's political ascent brings an interesting dynamic to the music landscape. Having experienced the highs and lows of both art and governance, he offers a unique perspective that might bridge gaps between the cultural narrative of hip-hop and political discourse in Belize.
Diddy's enduring influence in the entertainment industry can serve as an opportunity for Shine. If the two were to rebuild their relationship, they could potentially collaborate on initiatives benefiting their communities, fusing music with social responsibility and political advocacy.
While reconciliation might seem unlikely to some, historical examples exist in which estranged individuals found common ground. Public figures often have the power to inspire by demonstrating that personal growth is possible, leading to authentic change in their communities and industries.
Both men are building legacies that extend beyond their original narratives. Diddy's business ventures and Shine's political career echo the need for both figures to carve out identities that resonate with audiences far beyond their respective pasts. Redemption stories, particularly in the music and political realms, have powerful implications for fans and constituents alike. They highlight the importance of personal evolution and can inspire others who face challenges. The narratives of both Diddy and Shine can serve as catalysts for others seeking change.
Even if they do not reinstate a personal friendship, the idea of collaboration in areas that intersect, such as social justice, community uplift, or mentorship, remains viable. Their shared history may inspire them to unite for a greater cause, transcending their differences.
Fans often hold deep-seated desires for artists to reconcile, believing in the power of unity. This sentiment reflects broader social themes of healing and moving forward. Diddy and Shine's possible friendship could symbolize hope and recovery, providing inspiration for fans across demographics.
Despite popular sentiment, rekindling a friendship involves navigating complex emotions and personal histories. While forgiveness is attainable, it does not always result in immediate reconciliation. Time and genuine understanding are crucial for any kind of relationship to be rebuilt. If Diddy and Shine were to find common ground in civic engagement or music once again, it could signal a unique union of creativity and political discourse. Such collaborations could raise awareness of critical issues in Belize and beyond, making profound statements about the potential for change.
Community plays a pivotal role in their individual journeys as they navigate their respective paths. Diddy and Shine's influence could rally support around issues that resonate with their audiences, enhancing societal conversations through artistry and political advocacy. Both artists have a role to play in shaping the future narratives surrounding them, whether through revitalizing their relationship or embracing separate paths for positive impact. There lies great potential in what comes next for each of them. Also, kindly subscribe to this channel for topics like this one. Thank you. Their stories remind society that celebrity accountability is a matter of public interest. The juxtaposition of Diddy's acquittal with Shine's conviction reveals larger truths about privilege, race, and the law conversations continuing to emerge in present-day discussions regarding public figures.
The changing landscapes of both hip-hop and politics necessitate a paradigm shift in how figures like Diddy and Shine operate. Their adaptability speaks to their growth and the ability to pivot under pressure, a valuable trait for anyone in high-stakes environments. Also, kindly subscribe to this channel for topics like this one, and if you already subscribe, Kinsley, tell a friend to subscribe. Thank you.
In conclusion, the potential for Diddy and Shine to reconcile as friends hinges not only on their shared history but the lessons they've learned along the way. While their paths diverged significantly, public sentiment reflects hope for unity and healing, an inspiring reminder that even the deepest chasms can sometimes be crossed with grace and understanding.